All right, let me just.
Yeah, you're good. I'm watching the stream now on Twitch. It looks good. Yeah, you're good. I'm watching the stream now on Twitch. It looks good. Discord audio is coming through live. Discord audio is coming through live.
What is up? What is up, guys? About to go live here. Got a brand new studio set up for you to see. Got Pepe on the line too. Say hello, Pepe.
Hey, everybody.
My pleasure to be hanging out with Pepe. We're doing some Ableton Live Helpdesk tonight. And you can see the new studio setup. We got the entire room filled up. Me and Dr. Internet did this crazy setup. As you can see, we got the DJ stuff back here now, as well as the keyboard, which reminds me, I forgot to turn on the DJ console. Let me get that stuff going over here. And even a lava lamp, even got the lava lamp too. So hoping that my audio's not too crazy coming through tonight. It's a little bit distorted on my end, but that might be my headphones. Yeah, it was my headphones. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. If you're out there in the chat, we're just doing some Ableton Hangout and some just chatting. Even though it's not official just chatting, it is basically just chatting with Pepe tonight and doing some help desk stuff. Yeah, I hear the audio. It's going wild. Make sure my mic is still plugged in properly. Yeah, there we go. I think it may be the audio card. Let me just double check and see what's going on. Bear with me just a second, guys. Just checking my audio real quick. Pepe, give me 1 second. Still getting a little distorted audio. It sounds like it's buffering a little.
Yeah, it is a little bit distorted.
Check one. Check 1, 2, testing 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Check 1, 2, 3. Guys, hoping it's not anything related to like mixer or anything. I'm hoping it's just a simple fix like that. Yep, and that was it, I think. All right. Hey, that's what you get with new setups, though. You get crazy new stuff. And anyway, we're going to be going through some Ableton setup with Pepe tonight and getting his Ableton Live set up officially. I'm going to switch back over so you can see a screen. Pepe, are you ready to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. All right, you can see Pepe's screen in the back there. We got him on the green screen tonight. And Pepe, tell me the first issue that you're having, the first problem that you're having with the new setup. Are you liking it so far, though? Tell me what you think about it so far. Do you like it so far?
Actually, I'm not enjoying it because it's really hard. For example, like I said, I have a few tracks here that I found online, and for example, I'm trying to put them in here. Here's the bass, drums, guitar, and vocals. And when I go like this, for example, look,
Okay.
if I place, for example, the bass line
Right.
at the start, and then I go to drums, I have to wait a few seconds till it gets, there it is. And I hit play.
Mm-hmm.
This one on top is like extremely in slow motion. I don't know why.
Okay, I can help you with that. I know what's going on. What we need to do is we need to basically double click on it, double click on the file.
Give me a second.
Actually, I'm sorry, before that, go to your settings real quick. Like your preferences or your settings.
Preferences.
There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then after that, let me switch over real quick and see where mine is. Bear with me just a second. I got to pull mine up to remember because I can't read Spanish. I forgot.
And also another problem that I'm having right now. That's why I'm not using this Ableton that much, is because when I'm trying to record, for example, bass, it sounds perfect. But when I record guitar, even with the effects, with the effects, with the chorus or the reverb, and I play it back, it sounds one part in one headset and one in the other one, in the right side and the left side. Sounds, I don't know how to explain how that sounds.
No, I understand. Yeah, I understand what you
I
mean.
think the word pan, like going from right to left, right, left.
Okay, under settings, you're going to click on the left side that says record, warp, launch. You can see it on my screen. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, and then you see the first one under warp and fade. It says loop, warp, short samples. Let's turn that to auto. If it's not on auto, make sure it's on auto. And then
It is on
the one below that, turn it to off. Click on it to off. There you go.
Okay, it was on.
Okay, that was the first problem. So go ahead and hit escape on the keyboard. All right, so that's a big issue, guys. Like when you first set up Ableton, you want to make sure you turn your auto warp long samples off. Because
I have to do that every time?
No, it's set now.
Oh, no,
It's set now. So that's one thing, guys, you got to remember when you first get your fresh copy of Ableton Live, turn off auto warp long samples, and then you'll be good to go, and it won't warp the long samples that you're bringing in. Like he's bringing in a full bass line, and he's bringing in a full guitar line. Okay, now let's try it again. Let's go ahead and try to pull it in again. Switch back over to this.
Yeah, and also I don't know why when I drop in dragging these files to here to Ableton, then in a few seconds there's an MP3 track in this folder. Creates an MP3 track.
Yes, it's going to create what's called a dummy file. The dummy file is basically a file that is a reference file for the program. And
See there.
yes, that's okay. That's normal. That's okay.
And to
Oh,
play
oh.
it, to
Oh, I'm
play it,
sorry.
only to play it, anything here?
I'm sorry. I
On the
didn't
right
see
side?
it. I didn't see what you said. You said MP3. Yeah, I see. Okay, let's go back to settings again.
I already know how to export one song to MP3.
No,
You
no,
don't
no,
have to do
no.
anything with
There's another setting we need to change.
it. Okay, good.
And under the same setting, under the same one that says record, warp, and launch, we're going to turn off, let's see, it is going to be, bear with me just a second. I'm looking at my screen, guys, to make sure I'm telling him the right section to look on here. Sample rate. It's usually here. Let's see. That's weird that it's creating an MP3. It should be just creating a normal file. I think your computer may be reading it as an MP3, but it's actually a different type of file. The default file.
I don't know, but a few days ago I tried this on my own.
Did you try to open it and see what happened?
No, it's not working.
Okay.
It's like a different extension. I don't know why.
I see.
When I did this, let me wait. When I did this, I changed a few stuff out here. I don't know if it has to do anything with this. Or if this is okay the way it is. Because here it says MP3.
Yes, that's good. That's fine.
It's very good.
Yeah, that means when you export it, it will change over to MP3. But it's not supposed to do it when you pull it in, when you just pull it in like that to the program. So let me do a quick Google on that real quick.
Yeah, now it's no more in slow motion. Now it's perfect. Now I'm happy.
Okay, good. At least we fixed that. At least we fixed that. Now there's one other thing that we can...
Okay, go ahead.
There's one other thing that you can do if you have that problem again. What you can do is you can double click the file, double click on the one of the audio files for me. No, inside Ableton. Inside Ableton.
We're here for
Yeah, double click it. There you go. Okay, you see how I brought up the editor at the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Okay, in the editor down there, what you're going to be looking at is the warp mode. You make sure the warp mode is off. Click on warp mode, turn the warp mode off.
I mean, if it's yellow, it means it's on.
Yes, warp. Yeah, so you want to turn it off.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
And then do it on the other files as well.
I have to do it on all the files.
Yeah, until we set the preferences. There we go. Okay, we got the preferences set right. So that's the way.
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
listen, since I don't know how to use this Ableton like all the way, what I'm doing right now is getting from this website that I found that I have to pay $1 for each track, and I get the bass line, the drums, the vocals, and the other instruments. I want to use this to record, to get the track for the bass or the drums. And with me and my other friend, we can record the guitar and the bass.
That's a really good way to do it. That's almost the same way that I do it. A lot of times I'll start. I'll start like that with like a basic sample or something to kind of build off of.
Now let me see. The other thing that I was talking to you. Let me erase this. I have another problem. How can I go from here? Look, it's in, what these numbers mean. The 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. What is this on top?
So those are samples, or I'm sorry, that's what's called the timeline. And in the timeline, you've got the ability to basically look at the timeline or the grid in a way. I'll show you on my screen real quick. So right now, mine is set to bars, and those are what you call bars. So you count that. It would be like if you count 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Now the other thing that I was telling you, look, I'm playing for example, what I record, and I hit stop, and I hit it again, but it's not coming back to the beginning. Why is it not coming back to the beginning? Usually when I hit stop twice in many other apps, it goes to the beginning again.
Goes back to the beginning.
Still in the 12th beat or whatever. However, turn back to the beginning. The only way I know so far is to hit play again and then hit stop.
Yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way. Or if you click on the timeline, you can click on the timeline like this. I'm going to show you on my screen. If you go to, you see up, oh, sorry, I need to switch computers real quick. Okay, you see where it turns into a speaker? See where it turns into a speaker right here?
Actually, no. I don't know. There's something wrong with my computer. Twitch keeps getting.
Oh, okay. Let me share my screen on Discord with you. Discord will probably be easier for you to see.
Yeah, because Twitch is not working for me.
I forgot to turn on Discord on the MacBook, so I can send my screen to you there too. I hear the guitar. What kind of guitar are you playing tonight?
Acoustic.
Nice.
Again, sounds way better to play my acoustic through the microphone than connecting my Stratocaster to the Scarlett. I don't know why. No idea.
Okay, just share my screen with you on Discord so you can see a little better in real time.
Let me see.
There you go. Okay, so you see where it turns into a speaker up here at the very top? You see how my cursor's turned into a speaker? Are you still there? Oh, my bad. I think I muted you. All right, you still there, Pepe? So there's two ways you can do it to stop. It says here, if you held the stop button, it says you can double click to return to 1, like that, double click on stop. That's the best way to do it, is to double click on the stop button. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. I think we lost Pepe. Go back over here. Pepe, if you can hear me, I can't hear you. Not sure why. Bear with me just a second. See what happened here. Yeah, I see you got audio coming through. It's on my end. My apologies. My apologies, guys. We'll get Pepe back here in just a second. Okay, testing 1, 2. Dr. Internet, can I get a mic check from you real quick?
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Gotcha. Thank you. Must have been the Mac. Something I did on the Mac. I'll go back and turn it off on the Mac. Sorry about that, Pepe. I did something on the Mac on the Discord. I'm going to turn it off over here. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
1, 2. 1,
All right.
2. You hear me now?
Gotcha.
Okay, nice.
Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of confusing the routing using 2 computers. This is my first setup tonight with the Ableton Helpdesk. All right, so we got Pepe straightened out with the auto loop warp long samples. Basically got that set to where anytime you pull in a sample, anything you get off the internet, like a copyright-free sample, royalty-free sample, you can pull in the audio, and we showed him how to do that. And then, did you understand what I was saying, Pepe, about like double-clicking the stop button?
Yeah, but it's not working. It stays on. It doesn't go to the beginning.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Look.
Can you show me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Now you see, I hit stop. It's on the 3/3 bit. I don't know what this is, 3.2. And I double click here.
Okay.
Goes to the beginning, but of the screen, not to the beginning of the song.
Okay, that's because you've got this turned on. This is called it's called the follow button. You see in my screen where it's called the follow button. Let me turn on my screen on the on Discord here too. I have the wrong one here. All right, there we go. You see this button right here that says follow at the very top? Just turn that button off, the follow button. All right, sorry about that. I lost your audio again, Pepe. I got to stop here. My apologies, man.
Every time you share your screen.
Yeah. Let me try one more time. See what happens this time.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
I do hear you.
All right, so
Yeah, but it's doing the same. I think it doesn't matter at this point. I can do that. I can do what I told you. Just hit stop and then hit play again, and then stop again.
that's it. But mainly what you want to learn to do is zoom out like this. If you zoom out, on your screen. You see how I'm holding down the mouse button and zooming in and zooming out with the magnifying glass? Try that. Zoom all the way out. Oh, it looks like you don't have a magnifying glass. You should have a magnifying glass right up here at the top. If you put your cursor in the top. There it is. Yeah, now hold down, hold down. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And now you see the follow button that's yellow. Turn that off. Yeah, exactly. Turn that off. Now you should be good.
If I hit the follow, it's going to start at the beginning. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay for now.
Oh, it's a preference. There should be a...
That I was telling you, when I connect my guitar and I put an audio effect, and when I play it back, it sounds on both sides different tempo, maybe, on my headset.
Okay, 1 second. I'm sorry. My music is a little loud. I gotta turn my music down. 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. My music was a little loud. I couldn't understand. Okay, say again what you're saying.
Okay, now I got. Let me do it again. Let me put the drum.
Okay.
Drum track here, so I can play guitar.
Okay.
But I see I cannot erase this one. I'm trying to erase this one, but it's not letting me. I have to, so far I see that I have to create a new one in order to erase the old one.
Yes, that's correct. That's the way I would do it too.
Okay, let me do it this one. Bass, drums. Yeah, here's the track. Yeah, and now what if I want to, for example, I want to move so it's not exactly at the beginning, so I can hit play or record and then know when to start playing. For example, if I hit with my mouse, I hit, for example, let me add another audio track. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
One. I hit record on.
Your guitar's really loud, by the way. Can you turn your guitar down?
Is it loud?
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming through Discord very loud. Oh, okay. It sounded like the electric one. Your electric one sounded very loud.
Yeah, but it's connected not to the amp. What
Oh.
is without,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's no amp? Wow. It's a little loud. Yeah, it's a little loud, but it's okay. It's fine.
What is this? This number, what is the name for this?
So those are your inputs.
The
So
inputs, okay.
Yeah, inputs.
But one, guitar input, two is the mic, okay. Now I want to record the guitar, so for example, like you said the other night, audio effects, then I go to, for example, reverb, hold, large hold. And I drag it here. There it is. And in order to play it with this, I have to hit record and then this letter S. Right?
That's right. Exactly.
No, not the S. Off.
Auto.
Here.
Auto. You can either listen through, yeah, audio is the best way to listen if you want to listen through the Ableton.
Yeah, now I'm going to try to record it a little bit, so I'm going to mute myself for maybe 30 seconds, and then I'll let you know how it sounds, if I still get the same problem.
Perfect. Okay.
Let me know if you still hear me now. You hear me?
I got you. Yeah. Sounds good.
You hear me now?
Sounds good.
No, I mean, you hear me? You hear
Yeah.
my voice?
Yes. Yes. Sounds good. I can hear you.
No, again. The other thing before I start recording, this drum track is exactly in the first beat, but I wanted to move it a little bit so when I hit record, I know I got time to grab the pick of my guitar and start playing it. How can I move this track a little bit to the right?
That's okay. You don't have to do that. All you need to do is you need to set the click track to delay coming in. And the way you'll do that is on your screen. Let me switch screens real quick, and I'll show you on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I'll get my screen going again.
Because this track, as soon as I hit play, it starts right there, and also plays the guitar and the drums at the same moment.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you want to click on this button right here. This is called the metronome, and you're going to click on the metronome and turn it on like that. And then you're going to click on this button and set the count in to 2 bars or 4 bars. I would do 4 bar count in. That way it'll give you enough time for your guitar. That's what I would do. Did that make sense?
A little bit.
Okay, so just click on that and then hit the little arrow beside it and put it on 4 bars. Count in at the very top says count in. Yeah, 4 bars, exactly.
Yeah.
And
so
now,
it's going to sound the 4 clicks and then they start playing.
yes, and let me show you how to turn down the click volume. You see the, 1 second, I'll turn my screen back on. Okay, you see this right here, the Q volume, under the master right here, it says Q volume. You turn this one down by dragging. You can click and hold and drag on it, and it turns down the metronome. That's the one that turns down the metronome right there. That's the metronome volume. So you can turn up or turn down like that by clicking and holding right there. I'm sorry, I missed what you said. I have to turn off my screen every time. I apologize. What did you say, Pepe?
Wait, give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not at the same tempo, the metronome, metronome and the song.
Okay, what we need to do is find out what tempo the song is at. Do you know what tempo the song? Look on the file.
No idea.
Okay, click on the file, double click on the file.
On the file where?
In Ableton.
Oh,
In Ableton. Yeah,
okay.
double click on the top of the file. Okay, and look at the...
120?
No, well, we're going to look at the name of the file. Usually it'll say in the name of the file what the tempo is. I don't think yours has the name of it on there, though. No, I don't see it in the name. Okay.
No.
So since we don't know what it is, what we need to do is we need to count with it. So turn off the metronome, click back on the metronome up there and turn it off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you see the button that says, there should be right next to the number of the tempo, it says tap. Go to your left. Yeah, you see tap. Okay. When you play the track now, and then tap with your mouse on tap. Like
Just
one
time or I should follow the beats? Pop,
with
pop,
the beats,
pop.
yeah, like pop, bop,
Okay.
bop, bop with the song.
Let me try.
Okay. And click on tap.
Not yet. Not yet. No, maybe I think I did it wrong.
Try to get at least four counts.
Yeah. Now what?
So now, after you have clicked at least 4 times, tell me what it says on the tempo. What does it say the number?
129. 129.
129?
But I think I tapped every 2 beats on 1 and 3. 1 and 3. No 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, let's try it again one more time. Let's try it again one more time.
Yeah. Yeah, it says 142 now.
Okay.
142.41.
Okay, let's go type in, if you click into the 142, click into the 142 and type in 142. Type in with your keyboard. Select it all, like double click,
Yeah.
and then type in 142.
Yeah, it is on.
And then turn on the metronome
Okay, let's see.
and see if it goes with it.
No, not at all.
Too fast?
No, but we can do it the easy way. No, not like this. Like I say, maybe instead of the metronome, I can just move the track and not start here. Maybe start on the 4th beat, for example, here when I'm showing you. So I can hit record and then hit the song, for example, and hear it in the back or whatever. Can I just move this?
There's an application you can use that will tell you exactly what the tempo is of the track that you're using. And let me pull it up real quick. I'm going to send you a link to it. That way we don't have to guess.
That's my.
Okay, I got the link. I'm going to send you the link now.
I found another way to do it.
This is very important. It's important that you know the BPM in order to, be able to like actually set the settings right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I do it. Is I use a BPM analyzer. It's called a BPM analyzer. Hey, Dr. and I just saw your message come through on the routing the music. Unfortunately not. Something's going on with Dante since I did updates. It looks like Dante is really messed up. There's some kind of an issue with Dante where it won't. I can't separate the music from the headphones for some reason. And I'll show you what it is on Dante, just so you know, Dr. Internet. It's right here on the speakers. Normally, what you can do is you can turn off a source here. And if I mute it, it's going to mute it for everything, I believe. Let me double check. I'm going to try it again. See if that works. There we go. Yeah, I think that worked. Good idea, Dr. Internet with the good ideas. Yeah, Dante changed, they updated, so I wasn't familiar with the new update. So now it's working. Okay, so back to what we were talking about, guys, before with Pepe. What we're talking about right now is setting the tempo right of your session. When you first start your session, you have to make sure you have the tempo. And what you want to do is you want to get a BPM analyzer. The link that I just got for it over on my other screen here, you can see it's called MP3 to BPM Song Analyzer. This is what you want to use. Something like this to analyze the MP3. And then once you have the tempo, then what you want to do is you want to put it into the box right here. I'm going to show you in just a second. Waiting on my other thing to come up. So in the box of Ableton, you click inside the box right here and you just type it in. And then that way you know it's on beat. But now there's one more step after that. And here's where we're at with Pepe. And Pepe, the next step I want you to do is I want you to double click on the audio file again for me and bring it up into the bottom when you double click the top of the audio file. There you go. All right, now I want you to zoom in. The way that you zoom in on it is you go to, hang on, let me bring an audio file in real quick. Not sure what this is. Looks like it's 100. Okay, Pepe, watch what I'm doing right now on my screen. I'm going to share my screen with you. And 1 second. There we go. Okay, so what I did is I double clicked the file. And then after the file came up, I pulled it up like this. You can pull it up to look at it better. And then what you do is you zoom in like this. You zoom into the very beginning. And the way you keep moving is you drag. You can click and drag on the file like this to move. And you click on the top of the file to move it. I'm just clicking on the very top. And you go to the very beginning of the file. And you zoom in on the 1. Okay, you see right here at the beginning how this transient marker is set right here. You double click on this and it sets a marker, a warp marker. And then you want to right click that and you want to hit set 1-1. And that sets the 1-1 to the sample there to where it starts on the 1. And then you can zoom back out. And now it's going to be on the grid at 100. Because I knew the tempo of it when I pulled it in. The tempo of this was set, it says 100 BPMs. So I know that's what the tempo is. Did that make sense? Did that make sense, Pepe?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I'll walk you through it again. Let's try it on your side now. Double click the file.
When I'm trying metronome. I don't know why, but it's off.
Yes. Yes, it's going to be off because we don't have the proper BPM yet. We have to get.
Oh, okay. I get it.
You have to get the proper BPM first.
No. I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay, but how can I deactivate the metronome?
It's off right.
When I hit record,
Uh-huh.
from the beginning, and I hit record, I hit metronome. Pop, 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 pop.
That's just the count in.
Last time. Now it stopped. You see?
Yes, that was called the count in. We have to turn the count in off. And the count in is the one that's located on the metronome. If you click next to the metronome, there's a little tiny button next to the metronome. Turn the count in off. There, you had it. Click on it again. The little arrow. Yep, hit none. Count in none. There you go. You got it. So did you find out the tempo of the file? Did you drag it into the BPM?
I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I'm gonna try to do a different way, not the way you're teaching me. Just by moving the track, like I say, moving it here.
Okay, it's not going to work. It's not going to work with Ableton like that. I can tell you, it's not going to work. So guys, what I was trying to explain to him is the fact that if you don't get the tempo right in the beginning, the entire Ableton set's going to be messed up for the rest of your session, and you're not going to be able to record anything to a metronome. And it's very important that you have the metronome set correctly, so that you can record to a grid. A lot of you guys probably have never recorded to a grid before, and that's understandable, but it's really crucial if you're using a guitar or a vocal in your sessions at some point. If you're just using samples even, it's important, but even more for a guitar and a vocal, they've got to be able to align to the proper metronome, because what's going to happen is if you try to do anything else and stack drums in or anything, Ableton's going to go by the wrong tempo. So that's why it's really important to figure out the tempo first. It's a very critical step. Gotcha, Dr. I see the message now. Next time, send it to me in Discord, so I'll get it in Discord. I'm not sorry, man. I didn't have the chat up. I was on the MacBook. I apologize. All right, guys. So what's going on right now is Pepe is recording a little bit. It looks like he's recording his guitar to the sample that he brought in. And that's one way you can do it. You can record to a sample and it'll be in time. But the thing is, anything else that you try to add to this in addition from here on out is not going to work with Ableton anymore. It's only going to work with that one sample. Just waiting on Pepe to get done recording. He should be done recording here pretty soon. Hopefully, be done here pretty soon.
Okay, now, without the metronome, I did it. I started in the same position because I know the song so well. So
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Right here.
I see.
So I was able to hear at the same right now. Well, not exactly, because you see it's not at the same place. But it
That's
doesn't
okay.
matter.
No, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect.
For the time that I'm doing this right now, with no experience, I think it's pretty good. Okay, now the same problem that I told you that I have. I have the effect that I put here, but when I hit play, it sounds way, way different.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can. I know how can I do it. Please.
Are you talking about the guitar that you just recorded?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I did the other time this. Let me do this. How is it that I can extract and export this to MP3? Just this part, I did it the other night. Just this part, so I can send it to you so you can listen.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know how to explain the way it sounds.
Okay.
Just this part, send it to you.
Then what you'll do is you can do file and then export. But what you want to do is you want to set the length of it. The length needs to be set to the bars, and you can set the length of the bars to that section. Do you see at the top where it says the length? The very first box, the second box, and the third box. That's the length, right there. You set the length of it at the very top. Yeah.
Here.
The next one.
Render,
The length.
render again.
The beginning and the end. Yeah. The loop length. Yeah.
Which one? This one?
Yep. That's it. That's the length. That's how you set the length of it to export. I'll show you on my screen. So if I was to set, let me share now with you. Okay, just started sharing it.
Give me a second, I don't see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so if I just wanted to share this one sample with you, I would then take the loop brackets, which the loop brackets are the top part up here. You see these? You adjust the in and the out point. This is the beginning, and this is the end. And then you click on it like this. And after you click on the loop bracket at the top like that, then you can go to File, Export Audio Video, and you see it start the render length, 1 to 4. That's how long it is. That's the length of it. And then you would hit export, and you can export it. So set your length with the loop bars at the top. So guys, what I'm showing him is the loop bar here at the top in Ableton. This is what you use to set the length of your export. And then you click on it like that. And that sets the in and the out point. And I just did a quick key there. And it's rendering 4 bars. And then you export. That's how you export a section of your song. Master. Yeah, you got it right. Master. Master's the one, Pepe. Sorry, I missed what you said, but yeah, master's the one you want. Again, guys, we're doing some Ableton help desk tonight, helping out Pepe get started in Ableton Live. And what he's doing right now is he's rendering a file to send to me so I can hear what's going on with it. we haven't set him up with a virtual audio card yet where he can actually route his audio to a virtual connection where I can hear his Ableton Live and his mic yet. So that's the next step. If you want to be a streamer with Ableton Live, you have to have a virtual audio card where you can set up your Ableton stream of audio and then also your mic audio. They've got to be separated on two different settings, and you do that with Dante. Dante Audio is a very good virtual audio card, or Voicemeeter is free. Voicemeeter is a little bit harder to use, but it is free. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
This is the way to send it to you.
Pepe, I'm having a hard time hearing. Can you move your mic a little closer to your voice?
How about now?
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Listen, I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
There it is.
Thank you. All right, just 1 second. Pepe, I did not get the file. Did you send it through message?
No. On Discord, I sent it to you.
That's what I mean. Did you send a Discord message?
Let me send it again.
It may be too.
Discord.
It might be too big. Send it to Caleb. Oh, there it is. Okay, just came through. It took it a minute to come through. All right, I'm going to play this back. 1 second.
Yoy.
Okay, it sounds like you have a delay on the guitar. Basically what's happening is you've got a delay on the...
This is a large hole effect that you told me to use.
Yes, it's like some sort of a effect. You've got some sort of an effect on the guitar. Show me what effects you have on it.
Just this one. On my guitar, absolutely nothing. Just
Okay.
this one.
On the hall, I want you to drag that, click and drag on the hall and drag it to reverb. You see the one at the bottom that says reverb in yellow, the track in the bottom that says reverb? Yeah, that one. Click the arrow on reverb, the little arrow on the left of the side of the reverb, the left side of the reverb. Yep, click that and drag the device, drag the actual device to that track.
What is the device?
The large hall, drag it. Yeah, drag it to the reverb. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then hit delete on the reverb one, the one that says reverb. Click on the one that says reverb and delete it.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. All right. And now play it back again and see what happens. Sorry guys, my camera froze. Still with you, just having a little bit of a camera issue here.
I think it is on. It is good now. But now
Okay, what you want to do? Your guitar is very loud. Is there any way you can turn your guitar down? It's coming through. Okay, the way you want to turn that on is you want to turn on the send button. There's a send button on the track, and it's right next to the master. You see where it says master on the guitar track? You see master? Okay, then go to the right a little more where it says infinity. Yep, that's it. Infinity. Turn that up. Click and hold. Click and hold on it and turn it up. Yep, you got it. And hit up. Click and hold up. There you go. Turn it to about 20. Negative 20. Yep, about negative 20, negative 18. Perfect. Okay, now play it back.
No, completely clean. The sound is clean.
Okay, go ahead and go to negative 15. Turn it to negative 15.
Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, auto, uh-huh. You got it. Let's try negative 15. Thank you, Dr. Internet, for saving the camera. Appreciate it, my man.
I mean, when I hit stop, I do hear the river at the end.
Good. That's the way you want it to be. You can see it coming through the reverb track. See it coming through the reverb track at the bottom on large hall? You can see it going through.
And for example, can I add another effect without me having to play again?
Yes. Yes. The way you'll do that.
And I want to put, for example, a chord.
Yes, you can drag that right to the guitar track. Put that one right on the guitar track.
Here?
Yes, correct. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now you can actually play it and hear it. Yeah. I use the speaker. The speaker on the timeline, yeah, is a little easier.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay, good, good. All right, guys, so we're just showing Pepe how to add some effects. He just put the effects on what's called a return track. The return track on his screen there, you can see at the bottom it says large hall. That's where you will be able to see that's the best way to route your effects is through a return track. And then that way that gives you control over the track to adjust the volumes. I'm going to switch screens real quick so you can see my screen, and I'm going to show you a little bit more about that. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to switch over. Okay, so if you have a return track, this is the first one. You want to make sure it's turned on, and the way you make sure it's turned on is through the return button right here, which is on the right side. You hit that, and that shows your return tracks. And you don't have to have them full, but if you want them full, you can click on the arrows like that to bring them up. These are 2 default return tracks that come up. And then after that, what you'll do is you'll turn up by clicking and holding on the first send. This is the send that sends to the return. You'll click and hold on that and then turn that up. Usually a good starting point is negative 25 or negative 20. That's a really good starting point. And you can have a lot of return tracks. If you want to keep putting reverbs and delays on the return tracks, this helps your computer and it helps the mix sound better if you put your reverbs and delays on the return tracks. So that's the way I would run my reverbs and delays when I'm mixing, is putting them on a return track. Otherwise, if you have other effects like a chorus or something like that, you can just grab a chorus and you can just drag it right onto the track like we did earlier. And what you see now, though, is that the dry wet button on this chorus down here at the bottom is set to 50%. So that's basically the same, similar to what we were doing with the return track, turning it up like this on the send. So think of this dry wet button as a send. So right now you've got 50% dry and you've got 50% wet. Wet means that you have the effect, and then dry means it's just clean, nothing on it. Okay, so that's how you'll use effects on your track with the dry wet button. If it sounds too much of the effect, you'll simply turn that down. Pepe, your bass is really loud. It's coming through really loud on Discord. It's cool. It's cool. No problem. I was just letting you know it was really loud on our end. You're good. Okay, guys. Pepe, that's all I have time for tonight, my friend. Do you have any closing questions that I can help you with? Like anything before I go?
Nothing. I'm trying to record the bass thing now.
Okay, cool, man.
Or if I need anything else, so some other day.
Yeah, I'll be glad to help you anytime you need help. And just remember about the tempo. The tempos are real important. Try to get your tempo right before you start, okay? And thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate you hanging out on the stream and doing the Ableton Live Hangout. Hope you like the new studio setup. Thanks to Dr. Internet for getting everything smoothed out and helping me get all this set up. I appreciate you, Dr. Internet. You're the best. We'll see you again probably tomorrow afternoon. We're going to try to do a stream like around 2 p.m. And check me out online as well, calebjoy.com for updates, or Discord for updates. Discord is located on the About section in the YouTube or underneath the video on Twitch. Hope to see you again another time. And thank you so much for hanging out. Pepe, I'll see you later, my man. Have a good night.
Thank you, man.
Bye-bye.